on a harp, one string is one note. And the note is determined by the length of the string, okay? And so what that means is when you see a harp, most of us have seen harps before. Anybody not seen a harp before? We've all seen one, right? And so it kind of has this shape to it, right? It's kind of a triangle with like a little curve to it. And the reason why is each string on a harp is one note depending upon that length of the string. All right, so the shorter the string, the higher the pitch, the longer the string, the lower the note. And then they play each string based upon what note it is. So if we look at my strings here, and we'd say, well, but that doesn't work here, because they're all the same length. They're all going to that board 120 feet away. So that doesn't make sense. But then you'll also notice all the multicolored butterflies. And what those multicolored butterflies are, I call them tuning blocks. And what they do is they're two pieces of wood that have been sandwiched on the string, like two pieces of bread, but they're really, really tight. We crank them on there, and they stop the vibration at that specific distance. And so technically, each of these strings is only as long as from the resonating chamber to the tuning block. And the furthest one away is 59 feet away, and that's why I always need, at minimum, a 60-foot space. But most theaters are 60 feet from the stage to the balcony railing. And so that's why I use that standard, is so that in most theaters I can do that. And then, of course, the strings can go as far as we want. In fact, I've strung the Space Needle in Seattle. I've strung a mountain peak in Malibu, a 9th century medieval castle in Italy, a cathedral in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and a temple in Vietnam. And so nearly anything can turn into an instrument. And then I've also, of course, done inside theaters like the Grand Theater in Shanghai. And so this instrument can go as far as it wants, but needs to be at least 60 feet. Now, do any of you play piano? Anyone play piano? You do, Cornelia? Cornelia, right? Yeah. What's this? Do you know what this is? Yeah, that's middle C. So whenever you learn piano, which is what I learned first, the first thing that someone says is, this is middle C. And so this harp actually has middle C on it. And so this note here with this red tuning block, that tuning block is the distance of this C note, of that middle C. Now that's very different than the distance it would be on a traditional harp, because I am not plucking the string. Notice when I play it, I'm running my fingers along it. I'm going to come back to that.